Kate Hudson, thank you so much for doing our show. I appreciate it. I love you, buddy. It's so good to see your face.
It's
How
so
are
good
you?
to see you. I'm good. I'm
Everything.
good. I'm hanging in there like everybody.
Yeah, us too. Did you do that? I did some interview recently, podcast for Almost Famous.
Did you do it?
I did it. Yeah.
Wasn't that wild to go back
20 years ago.
20 years ago, there were so many things that I had forgot about that I remembered while we were doing the interview. And it was just like, it was such a beautiful walk down that time.
Yeah.
In our lives. I mean, what a special experience for everybody that was. Like, I think we all had.
Yeah. I think we all had the best time.
And then there were like relationships that came out of it. Oh, which, by the way, we need to discuss.
Wait. First of all, I just want to apologize.
Have things to discuss, which I was like, which we'll get to. I'll get to that in a second. But I was like going through all the memories, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God, this was like this most magical moment. But do you remember how much fun we all had?
I mean, dude, some of the best laughs I ever had in my entire lifetime was from that movie.
Oh my God. I mean, and then you and I ended up hanging out all the time. And when you were doing your show and you literally
Did you see it?
Yes, of course. Are you kidding? I had like 100 people send me that clip.
1, 2, 3. Kate Hudson.
I don't have one.
Wait, what?
You have to say the question. And you have to tell me, please explain this.
Well, it's not even a big deal. All right. It isn't. Oh. Do you have a co-star you thought you could have dated but didn't?
Can I just tell you what happened to me as I was listening to this? I was like, Jimmy has like, if I had no idea, like there was no idea. Like, I wish people could like be in my body to watch you and I's like relationship and friendship, because you gave me no indication.
No, I don't know, but I thought, but I got like a little indication, because I thought we were good together. We're good buddies. We hung out all the time.
Jimmy, if you would have actually made a move, I would have totally gone. I would have totally gone there.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, of course. I remember thinking to myself, like, why has Jimmy never made like a move? And then I just kind of realized, like, oh, well, he's not into me like that. So I just, yeah, I was just like, okay, well, whatever, And so then I met Chris.
No, that's not the story at all. Oh my gosh.
No, it is, because I was a single girl and I was in New York, and life was what it was. Like, if you would have been like, hey, like, who knows? Our whole life trajectory could have been different, Jimmy.
Everything turned out perfect.
Exactly the way it was supposed to.
Yeah. But I remember we went to see Kids in the Hall. Remember it?
Oh, yeah.
And so we saw Kids in the Hall, and then you and Chris started talking. You're like, dude, that's Chris Robinson from Black Crowes. I go, I know. But you met him there, and that's where, right? You guys started talking there?
Yeah.
And then the next day, did we go ice skating?
I don't know if that was the next day, but maybe.
I want to say we went ice skating. And then after we went ice skating, you go, hey, or I said, what are you doing later? And you go, I'm going to go meet Chris Robinson. I go, really? You go, yeah. I go, huh, that's cool. And you go, do you have any Black Crowes CDs? I go, of course. Yeah, they're like one of my favorite bands. And so I gave him like 3 of my CDs. And then the rest is history. You guys fell in love.
Now I got a 16-year-old.
Where are you right now? Who are you quarantined with?
I'm in LA. I'm with my kids and my man.
Oh, that's fantastic, dude.
Yeah, it's really.
How's the little baby?
She's just the cutest thing on the planet, and
oh, she really is adorable. Oh my gosh, I saw by the way the cover of People magazine, the beautiful issue with you, it was just you alone. I go, oh, it's fantastic. It's perfect. But then little baby, but then also your mom.
Mama.
Oh, what a great cover that was.
Thanks. It was so much fun to do.
I thought it was so cool. We asked everyone who comes on the show to highlight a charity, and yours is World Food Program.
Oh, cute.
Thank you. Yeah, I spent all night drawing that.
It's the World Food Program. Yeah, I'm who did that one? Was that you?
This is Winnie did. I did the rainbow. Winnie did the drawing.
Okay.
She did the letters.
I'm actually a global ambassador for the World Food Program, and I thought I'd highlight that. I think it's important to highlight. I mean, the way I look at charity as a whole is like community and global, and I think that it's important to do both, especially now, because this is what's affecting us globally is we when we say we are all in this together, like what's happening outside of our country will directly affect us, especially when it comes to hunger and the economy. So anyway, the World Food Program, last year in 2019, we're feeding up to 100 million people. And
this is even before the pandemic, obviously.
Oh yeah, no, it's a real, look, hunger is a huge crisis, and it gets worse and worse. It's usually, the root causes are usually, man-made, the man-made conflicts, or it's the environment, or it's economic downturns, right? So the World Food Program is a UN, it's a UN organization, and they're the leading in dealing with world hunger crises. So after COVID-19, we're looking at about 250 million people worldwide. So it's an actual, of true famine proportions, of like biblical proportions. And this will be caused by the economic downturn. So, after we are able to do that, then, you get into the economic downfalls, and then with that, the hunger is just, it's devastating. So I fell in love with the organization years ago, and I've been working with them and doing some field work with them. And so I just thought I'd bring a more global, voice to what's happening.
Yeah, it's good because it is even just talk about local food banks and all that stuff, but then everyone's affected by this. And pal, I love you. I miss talking to you. And I still have I think a piece of the wall where we graffitied the wall.
Yes.
I still have it. So one day I'll find that, and then you'll find your pictures, and we'll show them to each other. But
okay.
Pal, I love you.
I miss you.
I won't be super embarrassed every time I see you. I promise. I promise I won't. You're the greatest.
Okay.
I can't wait to see you. Bye, buddy.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.